Oh god, okay. I don't know what we're gonna be dealing with here, but hey, let's set our skills. Every skill that we possibly have. Is that all the skills? Yes, that's all the skills that we could possibly have. Open E handbook. Yes, let's open E handbook. Look through the clues. First of all, how you doing? You good? Okay, good. Usami is doing just fine. Let's check on the truth bullets. We need to check over every single truth bullet and try to get them all into memory as best as we possibly can through this. As best as we possibly can. I kind of want to grab a notebook and a pen and just like start taking notes so I can look back at it every single time. Reserve Department. The department populated by reserve corps students who took general entrance exams, in contrast to the main department which recruited ultimate level students, established to secure funds for Hope Peak Academy. 2,357 students in the reserve department were infected by Junko's despair and committed mass suicide. There was only one survivor, which was Hajime Hinata. A Hope Peak Academy investigated all the resources to create the Izaru Kamakura, the ultimate hope. Izaru was later involved in an incident in which he brutally murdered 30 members of the student council. Despite the Academy's efforts to conceal that incident, someone took advantage of this incident to provoke the dissatisfied reserve department students into rising against the Academy. That must have been Junko Enoshima that did that. This hopeless event was caused by a group known as the Ultimate Despair, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event of the human history that they're talking about. It was considered responsible for completely destroying Hope Peak Academy. Through their utter devotion to a certain person, they brainwashed the masses and filled countless people with despair. Gotcha. Ultimate Despair. The term was adopted by the group responsible for causing the tragedy, but in actuality, it originally referred to a certain female high school student named Junko Enoshima. However, Junko killed herself at the climax of the killing school life after she lost to the students of Hope Peak Academy. We remember that. We're responsible for that. I remember that. The killing school life, a part of the tragedy, Junko Enoshima forced the students of Hope Peak Academy to kill each other, filming their deeds with the school surveillance cameras and broadcasted it to the entire world. Academy survivors. According to the report from the Future Foundation, there are apparently 15 people who are known as the survivors of Hope Peak Academy. It seems that all 15 survivors were safely taken in by the Future Foundation. We know about that. One of them could not be Chiaki. She was considered the observer. So it was the 14 students, disregarding Hajime, disregarding Chiaki, and an additional student. That additional student must have been it. That additional student must have been the 15th. I have to call it like that. I have to call it like that because I don't think it's Chiaki. Chiaki was already part of the. Chiaki was already an observer, right? She was already an observer student. I mean, she could have been the 15th. I don't know, but I don't think it is if she's the observer. Can the observer be the 15th? Maybe, but also could be not, so we're gonna consider both possibilities to be right unless we have confirmation through this trial. Even after Junko Enoshima's death, an influential group known as the Remnants of the Despair still exists. Unless they're stopped, the tragedy will never end. They're the ones probably infecting the virtual world we're in. List of subjects. Everyone's names are written under this list of subjects. This list was written on a clipped newspaper article. The article was about a woman who looked like a fully grown version of Hyoko Seiyonji. It must have been the real Hyoko Seiyonji. Must have been. And the Hyoko Seiyonji that we're seeing in our world, it must have been a younger rendered version of her. Must have been. But in her universe, she probably is grown up and everything. Who knows? Academy's founder. Placard on the portrait hanging on the office said, Hope Peak Academy founder Izaru Kamakura. I guess he probably did found the school, probably, but he was not the official leader. I'm guessing Izaru Kamakura was a name that was given to the Academy founder, right? This particular individual, so that the real name of Izaru Kamakura would be hidden away, and his identity would be a non-identity at that point. I'm guessing that's what they're trying to do. So if ever question about Izaru Kamakura, they're like, oh, Izaru Kamakura, yeah, the headmaster of the office, not the hidden student that is trying to hide. Hope cultivation plan. For many years, Hope Peak Academy attempted to create the true hope by consolidating the results of all their research. And that's how Izaru came around to be. Email to Makoto Negi. The Future Foundation 14th Division Makoto Negi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? What you're doing is serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep those people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully, because they're being lied to. think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the next world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed to our ideals, right? Future Foundation rescued you from tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. So they will go as far as to eliminate and kill the remnants of despair. That's what their plan was. But the 6 students, they somehow decided to, I think, take certain members of remnants of despair and actually rescue them and hide them away from the Future Foundation for reasons not fully known. I'm guessing is that so they could access the Neo War program through their means, or they found something about them, some sort of identity that they had to protect. The Neo War program created by the Future Foundation. Subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world it can replace memories formed in a real world with information contained within a synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. It was a program for creating hope, but it became filled with death and violence after the virus infected it. Observers. In a Neo War program, 2 observers taken on the role of teacher and student respectively. An enormous amount of authority is given to the teacher observer, including the power to create rules within the program, which Nanami kinda did. Or Usami, technically at this point. Nanami, Usami, however you wanna call her. 11037, the password to enter the ancient ruins. Even the teacher doesn't know it. For the person who set up this password, this number is very meaningful to them. Shutdown sequence. A special command that can be used during the graduation exam. If you use this, you can override the observer and forcibly escape from the Neo War program. Not even the teacher observer can prevent that. Future Foundation's origins. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were only the many who established the Future Foundation. Alright, because I'm gonna end up having a horrible time remembering all of them because it's a lot of information to take in at once, it's gonna be a lot to take in, so I'm gonna have to try my very best here. I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna end up messing up, but let's go ahead and have some fun here and see how far we go, ladies and gents. Let's do this. Proceed through the class trial. Are you ready? I'm as ready as I can be. Let's do this. Gotta just be calm about it, gotta be rational, gotta be thinking logically about this whole thing.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
It's the Neo War program. This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Okay, that's what we're doing. Alright, gotcha. Hangman's Gambit. Neo. Wait, I was going a little too fast there. I don't... What kind of world are we actually in? Virtual? Virtual! We're in a virtual world right now. That's weird right now. Damn it! I should have kept it. Damn it! I'm gonna keep this for now until I get an L. There we go.
I got it!
Took me a while, it got kind of hectic there. This is a virtual world.
This world? This Jabberwock Island we're on?
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
They kind of are.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game!
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game!
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game!
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games.
Or just virtual. Well, I mean, I don't think this would be considered a game, more like just virtual space.
So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
I mean, it's pretty unbelievable at first, but for some reason, surprisingly, I can actually accept all that. Because that means there is always a possibility that all the killings that we've done weren't real. The people that we killed are still alive. That gives me a little bit of hope. That gives me a little bit of hope, and that's good. That's more enough for me.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Surprisingly, I wear contact lenses. It does stop feeling strange.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain.
Is that where we're at right now? I think it might be. I think that's might be where we all at right now.
Which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
Memories.
What did you remove?
Specific thing that was removed from our bodies. Memories of our families, our memories prior to entering the school, school memories. Memories prior to entering the school?
Crap!
Really? I mean, they didn't remove our memories. Our school memories? Oh wait, no, we had, never mind, we had memories before we entered the school. Whoops, my bad.
I see.
There we go.
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
You mean we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
The world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. You can proceed if you don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Looks like we're gonna be arguing against each other. Make an argument. Alright, what do we got here? Reserve Department, Tragedy, Hospital Academy, Tragedy, Kill School Life, Friends of Despair. Oh my god, they give me so much things now. Ah! Oh my god.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
This is a virtual world. The avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but... Wait, whoa. Hold on one sec, hold on. I need to go through this again real quick. New World Program. Program created by Future Foundation allows subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. It can be replaced memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world. Program for creating hope. I wonder if I can use the New World Program to add to the conversation.
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar is made of memories from before you entered the school!
New
But
World
your
Program?
actual bodies in the real world are different.
Is that it?
Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar?
I'm a human being with a real body!
Nope, that's not it. Never mind. I thought it could be in, but nope. I messed up. Okay, this is gonna be a little difficult because they're throwing everything at me right now. I need to make sure that I'm able to work with it. Tragedy of Host Peak. Investigate all the resources to create Izuru. Ah, god. Tragedy. This tragedy part of our bullets. Ultimate despair, killing school life. Killing school life? No, we want part of the killing school life. Those are subjects? I thought it was about a woman who hoped to full grown version. Nope, that's not it. Hope's cultivation plan. No. We're given a lot of information right now. I need to focus on this here.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
Is there evidence?
You are the evidence!
Reserve department?
What does that mean?
Badge your whole speak?
Your avatar is made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Damn it, I thought we could actually help add to the conversation. Like, I actually agree with that because of the Hope Stick Academy and everything. Rather have you provide a better argument than that. Damn it. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be really rough to use. Oh my god, what the hell do I do? I'm so lost. Oh my god, okay. A department popular by Zoro students who took general entrance exams? No, that's not it. Strategy Host Big Academy. A Big Academy invested a resource to create a Zoro Hagamura, the ultimate hope survivor. No, we don't have any memories, that's for sure. Let's be a little more smart about this.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
Tragedy. We got only 3 things to work with. Only 3 things. It should be a lot easier than it's starting off to be. My group known as Ultimate Despair was responsible for completing the Destroy Host Academy. Devotion to a certain person? No, that has nothing to do with this whatsoever.
You are the evidence!
Killing school
What
life.
does that mean?
Nope. It's a despair.
Your avatar is
No.
made of memories from before you entered the school.
List of
But your
subjects?
actual bodies in the real world are different.
Can be found
Though
or
you
no?
have no memories of your time living your school life,
Division
your
plan?
real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar?
I'm a human being with a real body!
This is a virtual world. The avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but...
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence.
What does that mean?
Your avatar is made of memories from before you entered the school.
That's a
But your
despair.
actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar?
I'm a human being with a real body!
I'm stumped. I'm not even kidding you. I'm actually stumped a little bit. Reserve department, department popular by of course students who took general entrance exam. No, that wouldn't have anything to do with it, would it? Okay, what we got here is no memories. Right, we got no memories from one that come with a counter, and we got 1 con, no memories, and got 2 pro. We actually lived in human being with a real body. We actually lived in human being with a real body. Killing school life would have nothing to do with it, would it? Part of the tragedy, Junko Nishima forced us up. No, that's not it. That's not it. Academy Survivors? No, Academy Survivors is not in one of our bullets. Right? Is it? Let me check on that.
any evidence that this is really a game world?
You
This was
are the
subjects?
evidence.
What does that mean?
Would that be it? Hana, would that be it? Would the list of subjects be it? Everyone's names are written under the list of subjects. The list is written in a clip newspaper article. The article is about a woman who will look like a fully grown version of Hiyoko Sayonji. Would that be it? Well, that's actually being here because our names are part of the list of subjects. Would that be it? But then, list of subjects is really vague. I guess I could try it.
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school.
I don't know, this is rough. This is a rough start, man. This is a rough start. And nothing is clicking in my head on like whether this would make sense or not. Nothing, like literally nothing is clicking in my head. That's so weird. Memories, yep.
Your real bodies actually lived that life.
Hey!
That must be it.
Okay, that would do it. Ah, it was just really vague. It was really vague.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this...
No. I won't even... No. List of subjects. Everyone's names are written under the list of subjects. The thing is, list of subjects, it doesn't say what the list of subjects were for. Just because we have a list of subjects in the student teacher lounge doesn't mean that we're like, hey, let's just grab these couple of students, and then once they grabbed, like, maybe they didn't have a reason for us. Maybe they started setting up a list of subjects after they captured us, right? If you really think about it, okay, let's say for example, right, they decide for this new program that is gonna say like, okay, just snatch out 15 kids. For hypothetically, snatch up 15 kids, doesn't matter who. They snatches up, then they take our names. Then they write the list of names on list of subjects. That also could be a possibility. That also could be a very big possibility, which is why I'm thinking so broad about it. I can't think so constrained about it. I cannot allow myself to think so constrained because the game is gonna catch me off guard. But if not me thinking so broad about it, force me to start thinking a little more constrained, because otherwise I would have known. I never would have figured this problem out, to be honest. Although we'll say that makes sense for us, for our presence here being legitimate, because our names were written on a list of subjects in a teacher lounge over in the virtual hosting academy. So that'd be the only link, if anything. But at the same time, that does not mean that we were actual students at Hostpeak Academy. We could have been just kids snatched off the street, and then we could have been embedded with a memory, with all the memories, you know, fake, false memories of our presence in Hostpeak Academy in the first place. So while, if you summarize everything together, it will make sense. Just saying, hey, list of subjects, our name on a board somewhere. It's like any asshole could have wrote that. Literally, anybody could have wrote that. Monokuma could have faked that completely. Faked this entire world. Everything in this world is a lie. So I cannot consider everything as truth fully. So that's why I got very suspicious. I'm really skeptical about every single thing. I'm gonna think very broadly about broadly and in depth. It's gonna be a very thinky, a very kind of overthinky sense of episodes. So brace yourselves for this. I might get a little salty. Just saying, might get a little salty there.
There's a picture of Hiyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hiyoko we knew.
How are we jumping from whatever? I'm overthinking it.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school.
Oh, why didn't you even think about the whole avatar thing? Wow. That completely flew over my head. I did not even consider the whole avatar thing until we just got to that point. Oh, in that case, it would make sense if you're talking about the avatar thing. See, it wasn't really unclear, so I didn't really fully understand. But the thing was they were not sure that there were actual avatars in this world or not. But what we can prove now with the picture of modern day Hiyoko Sayonji, like right grown up Hiyoko Sayonji, we can show that, hey, that is what the real Hiyoko Sayonji looks like, and the one we're seeing is the avatar. Wow, she grew up. Holy hell. She really grew up. Holy hell. Hope her personality also changed a little bit, so she's not as bratty. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense if you're talking avatar-wise. If you're talking like evidence that we are avatars of ourselves, and bringing in the whole picture of Hyoko Seiyuji in a clipping compared to what we know her as now, the little bratty girl that she is with twin tails, then that would make sense. Okay, I take back my salt. That was a little unnecessary. I'm sorry about that.
But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No. Hold on. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed the difference?